Hello everyone, welcome to day 96 of playing chess every day for you. Let's find the game. Starting as black, e4, so Caro-Kann. We get the exchange Caro-Kann. So here I just pinned the knight. I could threaten to jump in here, weakening my opponent's structure. Bishop has to move. If my opponent trades, that's okay. I can attack the bishop here again. It's still not allowing me to castle. I think I'm going to attack this bishop aggressively with a5 and b4, or from white's perspective, h4. Knight jumps in, so I'm just looking to kick this bishop away. The bishop is trapped. My opponent has huge weaknesses here, so I can take this. Kicks my knight. Checks don't work. If I go here and he takes, I take here, but I lose a piece. Wish I could have this check now, which would be very strong, but I don't. Just have to go back. I can't hit the queen. Just have to go back, look for this check. Opponent castles, which is strong. It's good. I'll castle now as well. I'm just looking to attack this pawn and get my knights in. This knight's a problem, so I'd have to get my queen and my rook in. That looks like a very weak move, because I would be able to take normally, but the knight is there protecting. I think I'll play rook up here, attacking this pawn. If he kicks me, I still take. If he kicks me, I take here. I go here. He attacks my rook. We have this trade. I think that looks okay. I misclicked my rook to the wrong square. Also, my knight was just hanging. Now, this hits the queen can just go back. Knight was hanging, I misclicked my rook to the wrong square. And queen takes. I think I hit the queen like this. I can hit the queen like this. But if blocks, that's not good for me. I think I'll just activate my queen and bring my rook. I'll hit the queen first. And my pieces are active, although we are down a pawn because we blundered a knight over here. The queen has to pick a good square. A bishop or knight here would be very strong. I'm just trying to activate my bishop here. The queen comes in here. It's a good move. Normally I would have this move. Is this move good? Where does the queen go? Let's see, I go here. I go here, the queen can go here. Or here. Or here. I think I could hit the queen with the bishop first. Which then gives me rook moves. This is also a skewer on the rook, so I'll play this. Could take here. I'll take the rook. Recaptures. I can hit the queen once again. Also hitting the rook. The queen just moves. If I take here, that just loses my rook. This move loses my queen. My rook is hanging. I think I take here, adding an attack on this. This is still protected. Also threatening to take here. My pieces are very active. I really like my position here. Although we have to be really careful now of back rank problems. Luckily for me, my back rank's protected. I take here. My back rank's fully protected. Taking with my queen is a big blunder. My opponent can't attack my queen, but I have to play g6 as soon as possible. He's stopping me from... So if I take here, I have back rank problems right now. I think if I play f6, I don't trap the queen, but it's a very strong move. If queen goes to h5, it does threaten checkmate. So now I have to play g7, g6, kicking the queen away. Because back rank problems are... My opponent can come in here now, which is very annoying for me, but can't actually take anything. I'm just threatening to come in. I can take here. Well, I could go here. Hits the queen another time. Taking here is good. Could take here to hit the queen. Although this is hanging now. If he takes here, no, it's not hanging. I just take with my queen. I'm taking here. Hits my rook. I take with check. Take with check twice. That's checkmate. Except the king can run. So here I just bring my other rook in. And this should be a win. Can pin the rook to the king this way. My queen can't be taken. And that's checkmate. Let's look at this game. I played with a 71.6. My opponent played with a 58.5. I had 5 blunders this game. 5 blunders. I'm not sure what I missed. I know I blundered my knight for sure. I think I might have blundered the back rank mate at one point. Let's look at this game. I played the Caro-Kann, exchanged. Knight to f6 is good. I had queen checks. My opponent have to block like this. Probably. Best move for me was queen check. And my opponent has to move their king as their best move. My opponent blundered here. He should have made room for his bishop to move. That would have given me this square though, which is quite strong. I trapped the bishop. Here was just a mouse slip. I was actually planning to go to b4 to attack this pawn. Just takes. On b4, if my rook was here. Takes, retake, win the pawn. But I mouse slipped and I also did not realize that my knight was just hanging. So it's a huge blunder. Go from +4 to +1 for white. This is a blunder. Because what can my pawn do? Take my rook. Oh, because my queen is also hanging. And my pawn wins so much material. A queen and a rook. So this was a blunder. My pawn just takes here. If I take the queen, I lose mine, and my pawn is about to promote. I have to win this pawn as soon as I can. Probably with this rook move. Rook to b2. It's +9 in this position. Very bad position to me. So I actually blundered here because the 4 blunders in a row came from my rook hanging the whole time to the pawn, which attacks the queen. Bishop b5 is another blunder because even though I hit the queen, my rook is hanging. My opponent can actually afford to take my rook. If he loses his queen, he just wins my queen. So my opponent would win a rook and be 2 squares from promoting. And then another blunder was taking the rook because mine was still hanging with tempo on the queen. And then another blunder, which was attacking the queen again for the 4th time. My opponent could have taken again. Now I get my rook away from hanging by taking on a3. And my opponent hung their queen. And we find checkmate. So our blunders this game weren't so easy to see. They weren't obvious blunders, but they were quite big blunders. And 4 of them in a row, according to the engine. But either way, we still got the win. Let's find the second game. We're playing as black again. This time we get e3. And I like playing knight to c6 against this, probably. I think I'll play d5 first, though. Queen out. Looks very weird. Pins my knight. It's interesting. So we lose our pawn. I'll just develop with tempo. I've so rarely played against e3 as black. Here if I go to attack the queen, both the queen and bishop are hanging. Is this a good move? I hit the bishop. If I go here and my pawn takes, just moves the queen away. But I do like this tempo move. Both pieces are attacked. Queen can't come in to defend this way. Queen could go this way. Queen still hangs. I can long castle here. My pawn actually takes the pawn on b7, which was hanging. In this position, is a queen trade on queen c6 the best? I'm not sure. The queen just moves. But I don't want my rook to be lost. I'll go for this and develop down 2 pawns. A central pawn and an outside pawn. I think now I'll just develop normally. Bring my bishop to c5. Looks good, but then he can kick my bishop instantly, which I don't like. Long castling looks bad because of this missing pawn. I'll just short castle here. We're down 2 pawns. I can't take this. I can get a strong knight here, attacking this pawn. That move looks very bad. Knight d4 attacks this. My pawn might struggle to defend against that. Knight d4 can only protect this with a king move. That actually looks very weak. The only move is probably king d1. So e4 looks quite weak because of the huge weakness in c2. I'll just short castle and bring my rooks into the game. I'll probably put this rook on d1, this one on b1. King protects, it was the only move. I can't take here. I'll just castle here. Put this left rook on d1. I don't have to trade knights. If I trade knights, he just takes. But then I take here. Takes, I take here. King takes. Only move. I want to put my rooks on active squares, so rook to this file. My opponent has 2 pawns more. These. That move looks weakening. Pushing isn't possible here, I just have 2 attackers on this square. And pinning is a good move. To my rook. I could just slide up here. But then a knight move attacking it, it's very annoying. Going back feels wrong. I want to keep the pressure here. Rook up. Looks good. If the knight comes in, it's actually a fork. I shouldn't have done that maybe. But rook c6 looks... Okay, just takes. I'm attacking this. That attacks the rook and this with tempo, but I have this move. I'm holding this square. I can take another pawn. Could kick the knight, which looks good. Knight can come in here or here. I actually can't come in here, can only come here. So now the knight is actually almost trapped. Only has this square. That's what my opponent does. Hits my bishop. Bishop in. Looks good. The king can't come and help. I'm trying to trap this knight. With a pawn push. This knight always has this square now. Pawn push. Knight could come back, but then it will be trapped, so that's a blunder. Pawn push, knight back. Kick it back. Jumps in this way, that's quite strong. Bishop here. King moves. Bishop check. King can't come this way, has to go this way. Just to go that way. I can put my bishop here. Hangs my rook. Yep, just horrible. Very bad. Terrible move. Just hanging a piece in one move. Push here. Yeah, that's just a fork. I should resign him. Too many blunders. Let's look at this second game. I think we were doing well until that huge blunder at the end. And it looks like we were. We played at a 67.7, my opponent a 75.5. It's my opponent who had 2 blunders. Here I lost a pawn in the opening, which was not good. I should have probably just brought my queen in. Best move was queen. Best move was actually knight f6 just developing. Holds on to this. Weakening my structure isn't so bad. I get a strong center. I was scared of my structure being weakened. This was a mistake because this hangs. A queen trade is not good for my position, but it was the easiest solution. King move defending was the only move. This is a blunder. What happens after knight f4? The only move that works is rook to f1 defending. Giving up this pawn. Knight takes on h2 is the right move. Then rook to g1. Rook to e1 is actually the strongest move. I'm not sure. So I actually missed that move. I missed knight g4. I could have allowed him to take because my pawn would put tempo on his knight. This knight move was a blunder. I have very active pieces here until in one move I completely lost advantage. I should have just taken on g2 like I was thinking. Instead I pushed c5, which let the knight in here, which is very bad. Very bad for my position. I have to go back. And then I blundered my rook. My only move was to give up the bishop, because we're gonna lose the bishop anyway. If bishop here, he can just kick my bishop. I'm not sure. I just hung my rook in one move. It was better to just take here, give up the bishop, and then take... No, not take, just keep taking pawns probably. And then I also saw this fork too late, and I resigned her after losing both of my rooks. A piece versus a piece and two rooks is incredibly difficult to win. So I played the bishop to d2, just hung my rook, forgetting that it wasn't defended, or was only defended by the bishop. That's it for today. 2 games, 1 good win, and this second game where we were doing good, but we blundered a piece and lost focus and resigned. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.